Well, I want to go into higher education, and I kind of was able to see the higher education perspective through my years here at Auburn University, and right now working as a graduate assistant in the first year experience office, I get to work firsthand, one-on-one with first-year college students who are experiencing a lot of different things. They're going through a really transitional period. They're very vulnerable. They're experiencing a lot of things for the first time. And so being able to work with these students and to really help guide them through this transitional period is what I think is my greatest gift back to Auburn, and is what I hope my legacy will be here.
It's a genetic disease that I have. It's polycystic kidney disease, and my father suffered from it and eventually died from complications with it. I was diagnosed in my 20s, and we were living together. And, back then it was just high blood pressure. There wasn't anything. It took about 20 years for it really to start manifesting and giving me problems. And last summer, my doctor was saying, you're about to have to start dialysis. We need to get this going. And I sent a text to several, of our good friends that we lived with and so forth, and Martha was like, well, I'll be your donor. And I wasn't even asking for a donor, I was just telling him, this is what's going on kind of thing, because you don't just go up to somebody and say, can I have your kidney? So it was neat that she called me separately and said, I'm going to be your donor. And I was like, Martha, you're not going to do that. You have 5 kids. But thank you. That's very thoughtful and sweet of you. The doctor said she was built to give me a kidney, that her kidneys were just perfect for me to receive. And so that was truly a lifesaver. I didn't have to go through dialysis. I didn't have to have the surgery to put the port in, which was really going to be a bummer. So this was pretty amazing that she gave me this gift. And it instantly, it started working, and it was just perfect. Everything has just been great. We met at Auburn and became friends at Auburn, and I think that it was just definitely a God thing that we were put together in this, and our paths crossed, and we had so much in common, and we're involved in so many of the same activities, and that friendship was created with a purpose for her to be my kidney donor some 20-something years later, and that was pretty amazing to see, and I'm extremely grateful to have this amazing gift from my best friend.
The first thing that came to my mind was, if the situation were reversed, she would have done it for me without even thinking about it. And so, of course, I was going to be her donor. There was no question, and I knew from the second that I heard that she needed a kidney that I was going to be a match. We had no differentiations, that we were as close as blood relatives, and they even told me that my anatomy was built to where I was built to be a kidney donor. It was an amazing experience. It really was, and I was just incredibly blessed to be a part of it.
Well, I was more blessed because she saved my life. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, you have friends, and friends love you, and they want the best for you, but it's not everybody that stands up and said, oh, I'll give you a kidney, kind of thing. And you surely don't ask. So it was pretty incredible for Martha to stand up and do that, because that is just an incredible gift of friendship and life. I mean, she truly has saved my life.
Well, like I said, she would do it for me.
I would.
In a second.
I would.
For sure.
No doubt.
Yeah.
My challenge to them would be to pursue vocation, not a career. And so within that, what I mean is I want them to choose something they're passionate about. I want them to move forward. I want them to be bold. I want them to be courageous in what they believe the world needs. Because I think that's the difference of saying I want a career or I want a vocation. And when you say career, it's like, what do I want to do? And when I think about vocation, it's what's the need? What need can I fulfill in society? And I think that mindset leads people to more contentment. It leads them to a happier life, feeling as though they're impactful. And I think that's what America needs, is people who say, I'm going to choose a vocation. And there's some self-denial in that, absolutely. There's self-denial in being SJ president. There's self-denial in being a parent. There's self-denial in being a friend. But we need more of it. And I think a vocation really embodies that. I think that's probably the most powerful thing somebody can do with their life.